What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, listen, the Scarlet Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Oregon Ducks offense will have the ball first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 14 before going out of bounds. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gives it on the option. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. On the run, it's Whittington. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Moore to the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll leave it with him. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Weber. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Weber. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, running back gets the give. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on 3rd down. Pulls it in, it's Weber. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Hold, offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the touchdown, Oregon. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Harrisonburg, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll give it to him again. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Moore will throw. He fires one deep over the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. Running free. Touchdown, Ducks! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Rutgers, 0.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Rides to back and leaves it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's out past the 35. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. Gets the back moving. Moore to the air. Good timing on the quick out. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The play action fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Ducks decide to punt it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Sheffield. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Handoff from the gun. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Under fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Black. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Raymond. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Whittington. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Moore will throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is...
He's got it! Right down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rutgers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Makes the quick grab. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Whittington. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Plows through the defense. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Moore to the air. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Moore. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to throw on third down. Looking for a big play. Touchdown, Oregon! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is currently, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. They're trailing by just 4 to Washington. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Backed up now, here's second and long. Moore will throw. It's on target and complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Sheffield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Looking for room. It's Whittington. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Moore to the air. Makes the grab. It's Benson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. With the catch, it's Benson. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it out fast. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got the quick pass. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Raymond. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
And the Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Caught close to the marker, it's Raymond. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Second down coming up.
Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Sheffield. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got it in the middle. It's strong. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sheffield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Scarlet Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Raymond. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking for room, it's Raymond. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
In third down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the first down.
Listen, just to be on the field on third down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on third down...
Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Power ahead. Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Oregon, 31.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Moore will throw. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Benson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Power football with the run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. He'll go to the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. That's caught. It's Duff. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 14, and that's the way you find some room to operate. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the heat.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. On the run, it's Raymond. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep. Don't give up those big plays. Make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The snap sets up to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Weber. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gonna look downfield again. Firing to the right, complete. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the right back. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Kent State. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Moore to the air. Lets it fly. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Benson. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. From the gun, running back on the move. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Moore will throw. He'll get rid of it. Connection to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Ducks have this offense rolling. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weber. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Moore to the air. Finds his man. It's Benson. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Now on 1st down from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Wants to throw again. Got a man. It's Stewart. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Quickly complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Ducks have taken it inside the 20. Off the play fake on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's the handoff. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's going for the goal line. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Moore will throw. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pass is broken up incomplete, but wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Might be calling a hot route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Makes his man miss. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing and probably didn't like it on the last. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's still a 1-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Kent State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Raymond.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's stuffed. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to power their way ahead. Nice move to keep running. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year.